Good morning. Well, not so good morning, but anyway, this is the 12th of September, 2014, and I'm listening to CNN and the other news organizations that are paid to get up and tell the truth. I would assume that's what I would hope to hear, and I've heard nothing of the truth. Um, First of all, I want to address the Oscar Pistorius. This is a mind control murder. He's an innocent man, and I've said it over and over. I'm going to turn this around now. I've said it over and over about him. Even his brother, it's almost like backing it up, the agency that's doing this, and saying, hey, she's telling you the truth. They've done it over and over, and nobody's going to print it, because the truth would look bad for the United States, show who they really are. These great citizens, and when you walk among them and you tell them the crimes they're committing, so long as they can, what is that to talk about? It's early in the morning, and my eyes, I'm suffered here from chemicals being used on me and everything in the book. And my retinas and my eyes are bad right at the moment. I'm hoping I keep them. But hey, these are good Americans. They've got medical insurance. They go on vacations. They've got their kids. They're living good so long as they squash me and keep me quiet, other than to beg and plead and starve and freeze. So back to a very decent man, Oscar Pistorius. It's almost like the agency's following up. I wrote about mind control murders before I knew about my kidnapping. I'm Margaret Ann Windsor. My father is King Edward VIII, married to my mom, Claudia Ruth O'Keefe Windsor, not to Wallace Warfield Simpson, who married a spy, American spy. Hope you can see that. It gave me the name of twins. Let me do it this way. This is the name I still have to use, Peggy. Isn't this cute? You can kidnap Queen Victoria II and replace me with George VI illegal, your own monarch. Works for you. It certainly didn't work for Great Britain. And even change the dates. They're dead. That's illegal to do, but hey, this woman helped her father sell out Great Britain. You don't hear her telling about mind control or any of this, do you? Or about where she got her money that enables her to take all the trips and the clothes and send her kids to the best college. And this is a double that married Wallace Simpson. This is my dad, King Edward VIII. And this is Georgia O'Keefe, my aunt, the artist, American artist. Nobody's heard of my mom other than she was a school teacher. She lived in Beverly Hills, by the way. The O'Keefes weren't poor, but where they put me here was like a pigsty. Now then, if it sounds like I'm rambling on, I've told this over and over. I've told about King Edward VIII, my father being illegally taken down. It was all a lie, married to my mom, not Wallace Simpson. And then I'm kidnapped in 1939. This is my Uncle George, illegal. 1939, he's here in the United States, having a tea party, I suppose, with, I think it turned out to be a hot dog bust, so they said, with Roosevelt, who appointed Joe Kennedy, to England, to the embassy, and the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Bilderbergers, the Illuminati, the global government that's in place now, were the ones that kidnapped me. Took down my father. I wrote about mind control murders. In '76, I worked for doctors, and I found out that they put a chip. The cardiovascular doctor I worked for had put a chip in. I ended up working for them, Dixon Produce, which was a big produce company back then. Anyway, I found out how that he had put a chip in this, how this was being done in heart bypasses. Nowadays, you don't even need any of that chips and root canals and all this. And you can program people, make their decisions for them. They don't know it. Modify their behavior, and you can blame Timothy McVeigh for going out and blowing up Oklahoma City, bombing, and he's dead. And he told everybody that the U.S. put a chip up his buttocks. Okay, now then, I'm just going to show the one here. This is my sons Mark and Scott, who are heirs after me. I don't know where they are. I haven't seen them in so many years. This is an old photo, obviously. I'm 75 years old now. This is Gabby Gifford, Tucson, Arizona, the Aurora, Colorado with James Holmes, the Sandy Hook. I can go on Virginia Tech next door to me, April the 16th of '07 mass 33 killings. And there's a lot more that connected to Tech here that weren't told. But this is Gabby Gifford, and this is her husband, Mark, and his twin was Scott Kelly, and they were both astronauts. And this is Tucson, Arizona, where they were programmed, the man was programmed to shoot and kill. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. They program you, and it's not you. And that's what I wanted to say and get to here again. And I wanted to mention this one because people know this. Larry Flint was shot. I was doing the book in Marietta, Georgia, 76 to 80. They put antifreeze in me on April Fool's Day because right in front of all these people, Americans, it's been done, and I'm a joke to them. They have tortured me, my children. Anyway, this was Larry Flint, and he was shot in his attorney kill March the 6th of '78. I was flown out there during a political campaign, and there was programming done there to the shooter. And the wrong person pays for the crime. Now then, Oscar, I've told this, I don't think I showed this, but I've been doing the videos since over a year ago, Facebook. Before then, I was, during the campaign, before then when I did the book, I was going to the media. They all knew it. Way back, actually before, I'm trying to think of one that goes way back that was a murder. This is going off. Let me say this first. Oscar Pistorius is an innocent man. It could be Riva that is on trial for murdering him. It's mind control. His brother Carl is on a ventilator. I think he's still on it in intensive care. That was a program from him for that accident, so-called accident, to happen. Carl's the name of the twin, and they've used that in the mind control murders. The twin that I was given the name of Peggy, and he was Carl. Both of them are dead. I'm Margaret Ann Windsor, Victoria II. Scott Peterson, that's one that's mind control murder. I want to get this on real quick if I can. There was one that was, well, it's off now, so I guess I can go, right? I'd like to go and tell all this and see how shamefaced the Americans can pretend they didn't know anything about this and continue pretending they're the good guys. There was a German program. It was Americans that made it, and I can't remember the guy's name that was head of the group. It was supposed to be a German, and they were making fun of the Germans. And it had one Brit in there, and the man that played the German part, they were supposed to be in a camp years ago. Anyway, the one that played him ended up dying, and it was mind control that killed him. This is back when I was years ago when I was trying to tell people what was going on. I didn't know the mechanism used in it. I knew it was